Yeah. Coke fed, cause I'm head. Let's get in the car, I said. She grabbed my hand. Girls rescue, met the bar, witness said. Tears fled the head, I'm weak, not dead. She tweet, I guess she confessed. She thinking less, not drinking less. Bathroom says, best it gets. Spontaneous, I stereotype. Put to rest tonight. Imagine, believe, and achieve, it works. Skyline as I rise like fireworks. Smell through the bag, don't touch my perk.
Yo, hey everybody, and welcome to this edition of After the Storm, your OKC Thunder post-game analysis live stream. And today we're on early after another loss to the Dallas Mavericks, who we are now 1-3 against this year. I just, it's like watching the team last night and watching tonight's game. It's like you're watching two different teams. You don't know which team is. Hey, baby. Here. Go do this while Daddy does the show, okay? Here. Sorry, my fat boy right there has to get his treats. It's like you're watching two different teams from last night's game to tonight's game. You're like, who the hell is this team, and where are my boys at? Where's the team that I love? Why isn't SGA being aggressive tonight? He was aggressive last night when we needed him to be, and tonight he was nowhere to be found. On top of that, I think the Mavericks did a great job of taking the ball out of his hands and making the others, as they say, step up to beat us, and that did not happen tonight. J-Dub played decent. He missed some key free throws that we needed him to make. But overall, I thought that not necessarily our game plan, but what we were doing, we just were not the same team as we were last night. And the Mavericks came in and they did what they do to us almost all the time. And we were 1-3 against them this year. We can't seem to get over the hump with them. They have been our nemesis last year, this year. I don't know. But all I know is that he went back to his regular lineup, starting Kaysen. And, it just, I don't know I don't know. I mean, SGA was just so passive tonight. He, normally in the first quarter, he does what he needs to do. But once again, Jada played up until the 3-minute mark. Why is he playing to the 3-minute mark? He did the same thing yesterday. I mean, pull him out at the 5-6-minute mark. Stay in your rotation. Stay in what's been working all year long. Don't try to get out and try to be smart and try to be a coach, because that ain't what you do. Just go ahead and stay with the same lineup. And it's just frustrating to me of what he does. I mean, last night he did the same thing. Normally J-Dub plays, comes out with about 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go. In the first quarter, you put in the right group and they roll. And then tonight it was 21-22. You had SGA, Caruso, Wiggins, K-Rich, and J. Will. And then at one point, Dylan Jones was playing. I'm like, why is Dylan Jones playing? And why isn't SGA? He was just in passive mode. I mean, this whole game, he was in passive mode. And this is the thing. I don't know if it's because he had 54 last night, and tonight he just, felt like he shot too much yesterday and needed to pass the ball more. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but he was not himself. He was not who we were used to seeing. He was not who we needed him to be. Okay, Ace, this is your last one, Ace. You leave me alone. I've got stuff to do, so okay? This is your last treat, okay? I just got you these. You can't have them all the first time. Now go away. But anyway, it seemed like he just wasn't there tonight. And I don't care what the situation is, we're not going to win without him. We're not going to win with him not being aggressive. We're not going to win because once everybody else feels like they've got to make plays, it's not going to happen. And, the second thing is that without iHeart, we need a big guy because playing, the more I was telling a friend of mine tonight, the more I see Jay Will, the more he plays, the less I want to see him. I liked him better when he's just in a small, come in for a little bit of time, and that's it. When I got to see majority of minutes with him, I'm just not. I don't know what it is with the guy. It's just I still really, really like him a lot, but the more I see him playing, I'm just like he just frustrates me to no end. And He did take a charge tonight, which I was glad to see, because I'm like, bro, you're not blocking anybody's shot. You can't really jump. You're a big body, and big bodies, what you got to do is what the first year you came in, first couple years, what were you doing, taking charges? Every time somebody come in, run down the lane, boom, charge, 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 charge. They drove down the lane. They were afraid to drive against the Thunder. Why? Because you were sitting in there, you're going to take a charge. Now you're trying to block shots. What the hell are you doing? Do what you do. But once again, when you got a coach trying to expand what he does, he's not capable. Like, this is my thing as a developmental coach. There's certain players. This is what they are. This is who they are. Like when I'm coaching, and I was the same way. I was a developmental guy. But I realized real early, okay, if this is what you do, then I'm going to maximize what you do. I'm not going to try to get you to do way more than what you're capable of, but what I know that you can do, I'm going to try to maximize that part of your game to make you very good at that. I'm not going to try to get you to do a bunch of other stuff that you're just not capable of, because it's going to end up hurting us. But our coach doesn't think that way. He wants to build everybody up. Dort tonight killed us by hitting. I still don't understand why you're grabbing the man's dick. Why are you hitting the man in the dick? Why are you hitting him in the nuts? I don't understand that. I'm like, what? Yeah, like we were starting to stand. So like, kick his ass out. The hell you doing? That's dirty, man. You don't leave the man's private parts alone. I mean, what are you doing? You're too good of a player to be doing that. You don't hit somebody there. You don't want to get hit there. Why are you hitting somebody there? And somebody in the stands say, well, maybe they just wanted to grab and see what it felt like. You're a dude. Why are you grabbing some other dude's package? Grab your own package. You got your own. What you doing? And it's just like one thing after another, and it just we never, ever, ever got in rhythm for whatever reason it was. And I don't know what happened. I'm sitting there watching, and I was with Commander, Randy right now. We're watching, and we're like, neither one of us knew what the hell was going on. We're sitting there watching. We're like, what are they doing? What's the deal? Nobody knew. And it was very frustrating because it's not like we're better than Dallas, because we're better than Dallas. But it's something about, as a player, there's always a certain team that has your number for whatever reason. Okay? We're what are we, 35-8, and we've lost 3 games to the Mavericks. Of our 8 losses, 3 of them are to them. Okay? And all of them, or 2 of them, are without Luka. So, Nathan and I were talking about that last night. Who did we play? Or the other night we were talking about, or yesterday, or whenever it was, on our other show. Who do we want to play in the playoffs? And he and I did not want to see the Mavericks. we don't want to see them. And of course, now the thing is this: we're without Chet and we're without iHeart, and we're a completely different team with both of them, 100%. Okay, so that's a fact. But on that being said, we've got to figure out what we can do in the meantime to survive until we get iHeart back. Because what are we now? 5-5, 6, 5-4, 5-5, 6-5 without iHeart and Chet. And so, we're not going to survive with what we have. We're just not. And this is the thing. We're getting so many wide open looks at threes and not knocking them down. It's ridiculous. We have the best coach in the league as far as teaching people how to shoot, and we're missing wide open shot after wide open shot after wide open. Excuse me. I'm sorry. After wide open shot after wide open shot. And it's so frustrating to me. When you look at the game, Mavericks, of course, are now 24-21. The Thunder are 36-8. Once again, 3 of our losses are to them. 123-115. The Mavs 14-31 from the field from 3. We were 15-37 from 3, which is not bad for us. But they shot over 50%. I mean, that's just, we're the best defensive three-point shooting team in the league. Give up the least amount of points. So they scored 20 points more than what we normally give up. We're the best field goal percentage team in the league. They smashed us on that. 52% from the field, 43 rebounds to our 33. I mean, think about this. We shot 47% and lost. We shot damn near 50% from the field and lost. And, 15-37 from 3, that looks good, but it's when you missed. It's when you missed. Pips, points in the paint. Thunder, of course, we outdid them 48-46. 20 turnovers, which is good. Once again, that's about where we're at. 13 turnovers for us. Hey, what's up, Rashawn? Jason Kidd owns Mark. That's what I said. That's our nemesis. And Rashawn, if you played, I don't care who you are, if you played against somebody, another team, there's a team that owns you. They just do. No matter who you are, you can be better than a team, but every time you play them, I don't know what it is with that team. But anyway, 28-26. And when you look at the box score, to me, this tells everything right here. Jay Will, 26 minutes, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. And when you look at it, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 4 for 6, 3 for 4. And it looks like that he played good. Okay? But when you watch the game, it's just like I'm looking at him like, bro, I don't know. I don't know what to say about him. It's just something about watching him. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But he just, I don't know. There's something there. But I'm not a fan of him as much as I was. I don't want him playing that many minutes. He's just not, I don't know what it is. And and here he is, he has this opportunity to really show something. And what he's showing me is that, he's not a 20-minute guy. J-Dub, 40 minutes, the same as SGA. Once again, the minutes manager doing his thing. J-Dub, 11 for 19, 4 for 8, 7 for 10 from 3. And he missed some key free throws. 7 for 10 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, minus 11. And it looks like he played good. That's what the numbers tell me. But when I watch the game, my eyes aren't telling me that. And I look at SGA, 40 minutes, he played terrible. 12 of 25, he played terrible. He showed up in the fourth quarter late when the game was over. But he was nowhere when the game was on the line. It's like it's empty calories is what he did. He had 31, okay? But I can tell you this, he had 15 in midway through the third quarter, and he usually had 15 in the first. Just right from the beginning, the commander and I were talking about him. I'm like, bro, why is he passive? He was passive right from the jump, and we just never, ever, I don't know what it is. Jalen Williams doesn't play the right spot on defense. I guess that's what it is. Are you talking about J-Dub or J-Will? Which one are you talking about, Rashawn? Because there's a difference between the two. And I was talking about J-Will at first, the first one I was talking about. J-Dub is playing better, but, it's just if we're going to try to go through J-Dub, we're not going to win a game. We're not winning. We're going through him. It's just not going to happen. I don't know what Dagnall is trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to juice him up, but like we were talking about the All-Star break. Does J-Dub belong on the All-Star game? I believe. Talking about J-Will. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, Rashawn. I'm with you. It's something about him. I don't know what it is. And you remember last year in the playoffs in Game 6, we were up 1, and they missed the free throw, and P.J. Washington got the rebound over him. Remember with 30-something seconds left, and then SJ fouled P.J. in the corner, and then the coach challenged it for whatever reason with 2 seconds to go. What the hell are you doing? Why are you challenging that? All you got to do is ask SGA, did you foul him? And you still don't challenge. I understand if SGA says, no, I didn't foul him, then you challenge. But SGA clearly hit him on the arm. Now what you do is you completely take the game out of our hands because you're up 1 with 2 seconds to go. You can't afford to give away your timeout because if he makes all three free throws, you're only down 2. You got the ball at half court with your timeout, and you can run a play. So I just don't understand. Nick, J. Will or Carlson, who are you more comfortable with growing with from here on out? Nick, I like Carlson, but my problem with him is if I've just got him in a role, if I could still have him with J. Will and with iHeart and Chet, I don't mind Carlson, but I still like J. Will. I just don't like him in big minutes. I don't mind Carlson in spot minutes. I like them both, but I want Carlson because he can really shoot. I'm a more dependable three-point shooter from him. I need J. Will to play more on defense. Big Taz, but guess what? Talk to me, big dog. Dylan Jones, 12 minutes. Why is he playing 12 minutes? It says plus 13. Why is he playing 12 minutes? Why? Kendrick Williams, 20 minutes, 6 points, missed some big threes. Played good overall, I thought. Carlson, 4 minutes. I don't get it. Let me see. Well, Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson are in the East starting lineup. Yeah, I know, big task. I voted for that exact starting lineup in the East. I had Jalen Brunson. I had Donovan Mitchell. I had Jason Tatum. I had Giannis, and I had Karl Anthony Towns. That was my starting five. That's who I voted for. And I don't think over here, do I have the All-Star team? Oh, I didn't do my votes over here. Here's the All-Star team front court, but that's who I had. That's who I had. Big task in my starting lineup. That's who I had. I voted for Karl Anthony Towns. I voted for Jalen Brunson. I voted for Donovan Mitchell. I voted for Jason Tatum, and I voted for Giannis. That was my starting five. I'll try to find it on here somewhere. I know I have it on here, but I copied it. I think it's on my other thing for the All-Star. But that's what I did. That's who I had when I voted. That's who I voted for as my starting five. And then the West, I did not have Steph Curry as my starter. I had everybody else, but I did not have Steph Curry. Okay, I did not have Steph Curry because to me. Let me see. Who did I have in here? Here's my starting West five. I had SGA. I had Kevin Durant. I had Jokic, and I had Anthony Davis. I did not have LeBron, and I did not have Steph Curry. I had Ant-Man. So, but of course, with the fans voting, that's who they're going to vote, LeBron and Steph. I believed Ant-Man should have been in there, and I believe AD over LeBron. But that's a voting thing, and so that's who I had. But that's who I had. But yes, I did have the other two in there on the East. The East was my exact starting lineup. That's my thing. But yeah, overall I'm right there on points. So I like that I got that right. But the West, LeBron and Steph, they're gonna get the votes, and that's why they're starting. I mean, it's I want Ant-Man. I don't want Steph. I like Steph. I might have Steph coming off the bench, but I had Ant-Man as my, and I had AD over LeBron. So that's who I had with Jokic. And I had Jokic, I had AD, and I had Kevin Durant as my lineup with SGA and Ant-Man. And if Luka had been healthy, I would have had Luka. That's who I would have had for that. But anyway, Caruso, 21 minutes. Aaron Wiggins, 28 minutes. Caruso, 21 minutes. He is just ridiculous defense, plus 12. He's just ridiculous. He's ridiculous. Aaron Wiggins was doing great. I like Wiggins, but he's still tonight. I mean, 0 for 6 from 3. I think he didn't play well. I don't think he played that well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you guys, but I don't think he played that well. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but I don't think he played that well. I mean, that's just me. But I just think something about the Mavericks and us. I don't know what it is. Nick, this game it's hard to sway Presti for Cam. Oh, this game, yes, I said that. Yeah, this game had to sway Presti for Cam. I agree. They're interested in Topic, and I don't see that that's a bad thing. I'm not trading Topic. I'm not, like I said, Nick, here are my non-tradables. I'm not trading SGA. I'm not trading J-Dub. I'm not trading Chet. I'm not trading Iheart. I'm not trading Kaysen. I'm not trading Caruso. I'm not trading Dort, and I'm not trading Topic. Everybody else is up for grabs. But I'm not trading any of those up. I'm not trading any of those. No, I'm not doing that. And I'm not giving up my pick this year either. Do I think the trade will happen? Man, not if they're asking for that. But we're not going to win with the group we have. You got to have somebody who could contribute that you know is going to give you 16, 18 points off the bench and has a chance to go for 25 off the bench. We don't have that. J-Dub tonight had 33. Tomorrow he might have 6. So to me, you've got to get that group, and you got to have that lineup and that group together if you're going to win. That's the way I look at it. Okay, I want Cam. I think we need Cam in order to solidify us the opportunity to win. Yes, because I don't trust Dagnall in his lineups. I don't trust him in the flow of the game because he's a minutes manager. He's too busy trying to manage minutes. Managing minutes. I'm over the minutes managing crap. I'm over it. So that's how I feel about it. They want 2 first rounds, but we can keep our draft picks if we give them Topic. They want Topic and the draft picks. Nick, I'm not giving you Topic because he's a better AJ Mitchell. I'm not giving you Topic. No way in hell I'm giving you Topic. Now, because this is the thing, we don't know what Topic is going to be. And I understand the thought process of maybe giving him because he may not be what we think he's going to be. But right now he was going to be one of the top 3 picks taken had he not torn his ACL. So what do you do? Because you imagine him with J-Dub, playing with J-Dub? He's the ball handler with J-Dub. You don't need him with SGA because you got SGA, he's his own ball handler. So you have a whole group with that. But you need to solidify that second group. Because you know what you're going to get with the first group with SGA's group. So you need to solidify J-Dub's group to start the second quarter and to start the fourth quarter. You got to solidify that group is what you've got to do. So I think Topic is going to be that guy, or maybe he is, or maybe he's not. I don't know. But I'm not going to take the chance on giving him up, and then he's going to be the third, he ends up being the top 3 pick. You got to get him back to see what he's going to be over the next 2 years, period. Because next year you're going to kind of see, but it's going to take him almost 2 years to get used to what it's going to be, or what he's possibly going to be. Now, he may come out next year and just be flying, but it's going to take him, I think it's going to take him a minute. Now, he might prove me wrong, and we're going to see. Because remember, when did he tear this up? Into May? So that gives you June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So February. So he'll be recovering for, let me see. Let's just do February as a long, just giving it an extra month. So that's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So that's 8 months that he'll be rehabbing. So that's, what is that, 16 months, 17 months after the injury to see where he's at. So, but Nick, I'm not giving up Topic. I'm just not. I'm not giving up Topic. I'm not giving up Kaysen. I'm not giving up SGA. I'm not giving up J-Dub. I'm not giving up Caruso. I'm not giving up Chet. I'm not giving up iHeart. Caruso. I'm not getting none of that in Topic. I'm not giving up those 7. They're unlocked. And I don't want to give you my 8th pick either, because we may be able to get somebody in that and tie somebody up to get something before that. So I'm not giving you that either, because this draft we've got some good players in there. Whose minutes a Topic going to get? Like I said, AJ Mitchell. Because this is what your second group is, Nick. That's SGA, Kaysen, Caruso, Wiggins, or hopefully Cam, and then you got Chet. So that's your second group. And then the other side, to start the second and fourth quarters, you could then go with J-Dub, Topic. You could go with Kaysen or Caruso, whichever one you want to stick in there, and Dort, and then you go with iHeart. So that's my second group with that. So that gives us so much flexibility, but what it does is it helps that second group to start the second and fourth quarter. Because like I said, J-Dub, Topic, either Kaysen or Caruso or whoever you're gonna start in there, okay? And then you have iHeart and you have Dort. I mean, that's a pretty good group. You could or you could probably throw K-Rich in there if you want to, or Wiggins if he's still here. But that other group with Cam in there, that group is going to be nasty. SGA, Kaysen, Caruso, Cam, and Chet. That 5 is nasty. If you had to choose the 8th pick or Topic, which would you choose? Topic. Because remember, guys, he was going to be the 3rd overall pick. He was the top 3 pick last year in the draft before he tore his ACL. So am I going to take a chance on that, or am I going to take a chance? I mean, because by then you're 8th or 9th guy, you don't know what the hell you're going to get. After the top 2 or 3 or 4, you really don't know what the hell you're going to get. But you know kind of what Topic could be. So I'm going to, because we're set. And if you add Topic and you add Cam, you're going to be there. But I also understand Brooklyn, they know we want Cam. They know that. But Sam is also ruthless. Listen, I'm not giving up Topic, and I'm not giving you your 8th pick. I'll give you a late 2025. I'll give you a 2026. But I'm not giving you Topic because of what his future could be and what his potential is not worth giving up that 8th overall pick for. I mean, he's giving up the 8th overall pick or giving up Topic. I want them both. Now we'll give you our pick. I'll give you our pick and plus somebody else's pick in 2026. I'll give you 3 first-round picks for him, 2 and then 1. And I'll give you Wiggins and I'll give you J. Will or K. Rich, something like that. But I'm not giving up Topic. I'm not giving up Topic. And I'm not giving up my 8th overall pick. Those are 2 things I'm not giving up. Along with the lineup I told you that we have. I'm not giving up any of that. That's not happening. Okay? And I don't know what you guys feel about that, but to me, I'm gonna keep what I have because our base is good. But it still comes down to several things. Like I've said a bunch of times, our coach has to understand, which he does not, lineups and flow of the game because he's managing minutes. For example, Randy and I, the commander and I tonight, we both went absolutely crazy. He subs Wiggins in for Caruso and leaves Dylan Jones on the floor. What world are you living in that you'd want a rookie on the floor down 5 with 7 minutes to go? What world do you live in? And then it's got here 96.99 with 96.99. But what world do you live in? 94.99, and you sub Wiggins in for Caruso, and you leave Dylan Jones on the floor. What world is that you're going to leave Dylan Jones on the floor at all? Period. In a close game that you're trying to make a comeback. What are you doing? And as the commander said, God, we're not playing or coaching tonight. Yeah. He doesn't get it. And you guys can like him all you want to. But it just drives me nuts. Okay, Rashawn, what are you saying? Even if the 8th pick can get you a championship now. Man, the problem is there are some guys in there I want, but Cam can get us a championship this year. Cam can get us a championship this year. But only if our coach learns how to not be a minutes manager. Here. And because when he manages minutes, what does that do? It affects our lineups and it affects the flow of the game. I mean, it's like tonight. What world do you live in that you're going to leave a rookie who doesn't hardly play on the floor in a game you're trying to win? What are you doing? I mean, we both went nuts up in the stands. Like, are you effing kidding me? The hell are you doing? But you guys like him. Not talking about you guys, but I'm saying talking about the people out there. That makes no sense whatsoever. But only Dagnall would make a move like that. Only Dagnall is going to leave a rookie who barely plays, who guys aren't used to know where he moves. Like one time we gave a guy a wide open shot because 2 guys are going the wrong direction. They don't play together. You have your lineups and you're trying to win a game and you're experimenting and you're putting people together who are not used to playing together? Really? And then your best player, he's in passive mode. And I'm going to tell you this right now. We're not going to win if SGA is passive. We're not going to win if SGA is not aggressive. Because when SGA is aggressive, these things are true. When he's aggressive, everybody else relaxes. When he's aggressive, everybody else makes shots. When he's aggressive, our intensity picks up. When he's aggressive and J-Dub is on the bench, we play better. Now, J-Dub did play good tonight. I'm not going to say he didn't. He played pretty good tonight. But once again, you're changing lineups. The flow of the game that you're watching and what we're watching is not the same. And it's frustrating to me. Let me thank my sponsors right now. I want to thank SRB. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, or planning, hit our guys up. They love to take care of you and be behind the scenes. If you have a new complex or building you're building, they love to take care of you. Also, if you have a water treatment plant, man, I can tell you they'll take care of you, man, because who the hell doesn't like clean drinking water in your city or county? And, of course, Oak Grove Trucking, if you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand to be moved. I know they're looking at adding another truck to handle the business they're coming, so hit those guys up. And then, of course, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses, which we will be at tomorrow at George's Happy Hog. We haven't been there in a minute. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go into one of the 5 locations, the main bank at 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. YNB East, which is off the Parkway and 66 or 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40. And then, of course, YNB Peoples, located on 23rd and Bethany between Rockwell and MacArthur. Love both of those. Love that place, man. It's one of my favorite places. Love the people there as well. They take care of you. They know you, and they'll do everything you need. Okay. Nick says, I will say all that passing around the three-point line without cracking the paint kills our offensive production. Get in the paint and kick it. I agree, but what they were doing tonight, Nick, too, is what they were doing. They were holding the ball out. And what they were doing was they were taking the ball out of SGA's hands and forcing everybody else to play. Now, this is the deal they made. He did make this switch. They had Jay Will at the top of the key. What the hell is Jay Will take? Why do you have Jay Will with the ball in his hands? You want either Caruso with the ball in his hands, which they end up making that change, or you want Casey with the ball in his hands, or you want J-Dub right there with the ball in his hands. That's who you want when they're double teaming SGA. You want one of those 3 guys catching the ball in the paint off the double team, making a decision. That's what you need to do. And I just don't understand it. Let me see. Matthew, what's up? For some reason, I think Luka playing is better for us so that we can pick on him. They defend more without Luka. They probably do, Matthew, simply because they're having to play defense and they're getting in flow. But this is the thing. Matthew says, in the playoffs, this will be different. I don't know. Matthew, we were talking about that earlier, Rashawn and I. When a team has your number, and we're 1-3 against the Mavericks, okay? We beat them in the cup. It's we just don't match up with them well. Now, that being said, there's been no iHeart and there's been no Chet. And then A.J. Mitchell, when A.J. Mitchell is coming into the game and he's playing that lineup, get it, baby. Go get it over there. Here. You're bugging me tonight. Why are you bugging me? Quit bugging me. Go over there and do something. My fat boy over here is bugging me. But anyway, A.J. Mitchell affects us because J-Dub we have a ball handler with J-Dub on the court. And it does affect us. And so to me, you got to have somebody taking the ball out of his hands because ball handling, like he gave him a pass. He was trying to dribble behind his back and just gave him a ball. I'm like, the hell is that? He does not have the requisite ball handling skills. He just doesn't. He is a slasher, and he's trying to do more because the coach is coaching him up and trying to make him that guy. He can be that guy, and he's not that guy. And, about him being an all-star. To me, it's hard to lead. Now, is he, to me, one of the top 24 players? Hell no, he's not. But, to me, we're the number 1 team in the West. How the hell can you leave him off? That's my point. I mean, he's the number 2 guy. He's robbing, no question. And we're 36-8, 35-8, or whatever we are, 36 and whatever we are. It's hard for me to leave him off the team. You have 3 teams of 8. Hard. And Dagnall's going to be one of the coaches, and he should have a pick. And I believe so I do believe he'll make it. And unlike, Charles, Shaq and Kenny both believe he should be on there. Charles says no. Do I think he's one of the top 24 players? No, I do not. But should he be an all-star? Yes, I think he should be. Because we're number 1 in the West. How the hell can he not be? That's how I look at it, okay? That's how I look at it. Is he a top 24? No. But does he deserve to be there because we're the number 1 team in the West? Yes, because he is the Robin to our Batman SGA. Rashawn, if you get Cam Johnson now, it will match the Hart contract timeline championship window. This is what I say about Cam. We need that guy who can go give us 16 to 18 off the bench. Okay? That's what we need him for. He's going to be the consistent guy that Wiggins is not and that K-Rich is not. He is both of them combined. He is the guy, and Jay Will. That's who he is. Okay? He can give you those points that those 3 combined can possibly give you, but he can give you on a nightly basis what those 3 can give you combined, but consistently. And then he can also go give you 25 or 30. And you can get SJ with 30. You could get J-Dub with 22, and you can get, him with 20, 25. So that's what Cam brings you. But like I said, really, I'm not giving up Topic. I'm just not. And I understand the Nets are in complete rebuild mode, but they want somebody to build around, and they believe it's Topic. And I'm not going to disagree with them, but I'm not sure. But like I said, if he's 90% of what he's projected to be before his injury, I'm going to take him. What really happened tonight, caught the game late. Number one, SGA was not in full go mode. He was in passive mode, and when he's in passive mode, we're not going to win. Plain and simple. Number 2, Dallas came in. Kyrie wasn't really, he was just kind of going through the motions. And what they basically realized, if y'all don't want to win this, okay, we'll go ahead and win it. They were double teaming SGA, taking him out of the game, making him go ahead and pass the ball. And once again, like I said, Gonzo, is that what happened was you had Jay Will catching the ball at the free throw line. What the hell? Because I don't know if you guys, some of y'all might have followed the Thunder long enough to know. When we first started doing the show, they would take the ball out of SJ's hands, but they would hit Josh. Well, that was bad because Josh is just killing them. Because Josh could either make the floater, make a teardrop, score at the basket, or kick it out to the wings. So double teaming us didn't help the opposing teams at all because of the right guy you had in the middle. Tonight, they were double teaming. They had J Will in the middle. Put J Will on the end to shoot, on the wings to shoot a 3, and you give the ball to J-Dub, or you give the ball to Caruso, or you give the ball to Wiggins. But I prefer either Caruso, Kaysen, or J Will in the middle if they're going to double team SGA. But you got J-Dub out on the wing over. Get your ass in the middle. You know they're going to trap him every time. Okay, put J-Dub in the middle. Then let J-Dub make some work, make something happen. Or put Caruso. Then you start putting Caruso in there and it started happening. But they completely took SJ out of the game by forcing the others to do things. And let's face it, if he doesn't score, if he's not aggressive, we're not going to win. No matter what the hell Dagnall thinks, no matter what the hell Preston, the administration thinks, if he don't go, we don't go. That's plain and simple. You can like the other guys all you want to. You can whatever you want. But if SGA is scoring, it takes the pressure off everybody else. That's facts. That's facts. And the second thing is a fact, when J-Dub is off the floor and you have the right 5 in there, we make a run. You can go back and look at 80 games, 100 whatever games. J-Dub's on the bench, that 5-minute mark, 6-minute mark. Last night you played a 3-minute mark. Tonight you're playing a 3-minute mark in the first quarter. Fuck are you doing? Get his ass out the game at the 5-minute mark and put in the 5 you know that needs to work. And Dylan Jones ain't one of them because they're not used to playing with him. Let me see. Dallas also had no Lively and no Luka. This is straight up being. Yeah, I just think that he's getting outcoached by him. But once again, I think it's just something with us in the matchup with the Mavericks. I don't get it. But you can see the Mavericks weren't really expecting to beat us. But with SGA having that mentality, and then them taking the ball out of his hands, okay, and then by him doing that, I mean, Jason did a great job of strategy on what they wanted to do. And then the Thunder did not counter by putting the right guy at the top of the key. If they press, because like remember, when we give it to Josh, you press right there, oh boy, we're gonna bust you. You gonna double team SGA? Josh, see ya. To get him out of that double team right up. You gotta live with SGA. But he was passive tonight. I guess 54 last night, passive tonight for whatever reason. I'm not going to say the coach and them told him that he needs to improve everybody, but he shot 25 times. He ended up. But once again, he didn't get aggressive until the fourth quarter. So that's what happened. Nick, Rashawn, this was a dogfight in crucial moments. Lou was out. Kaysen got injured. Two people will have a stronger chance of making better shots and defend better. Yes. PJ with 19 boards. Are you kidding me? Right, Matthew. PJ just kills us. But once again, when Dort, why you got your hands on another man's nuts? Why you hitting another man in the dick? And if you've ever been hit playing basketball down there, that don't feel good. But the point is, as a man, you know how that feels. Why would you do that to somebody? Now, one of the ladies up in the stands with us was like, I guess he wanted to see what it felt like. Why are you grabbing on the man's? What you doing? I have never in my life ever grabbed a man's nuts. And only one time in my life have I ever tried to hurt someone, and I did it one time in my life. I tried to put a knee up in somebody because I was paying him back for what he did to me. And this guy kept me from being the player of the year in the Big 8 conference because of his dirty play. And it took me 2 years to try to get the son of a bitch back, and I tried to make sure he didn't have children. That's the only time I've ever tried to hurt somebody, and I tried to hurt that son of a bitch because he took me out. And had he not done that, I would have been the Big 8 player of the year that year. But that being said, that's the only time I've ever tried to hurt anybody. And I tried to put my knee all up in there to take him so he doesn't have any more kids. And I regret that. Shouldn't have did that, but so other than that, I ain't never tried to hit nobody in the nuts and grab their nuts. What am I gonna do that for? I don't see it. This is about coaching. I agree. I've been saying that, Matthew. This is about coaching. It just is. If SGA lets this loss fuel him like he has when we lost to Milwaukee and Cleveland, But okay, one thing about that, Nick, you're right. When SGA plays bad against somebody, the next time he plays me, he's going to kill him. Like, I can't wait till we play Milwaukee, in 2 weeks, 10 days, whatever it is. He going to wear their ass out. I can promise you. He going to be in full go. And that's what he does. And I agree with you, Nick. Every time he plays bad, he does it. And we've gone over this before, what he does when he plays bad the next time he plays someone, what he does. Lou had all ball. Yeah, he did, Nick. He had both balls, bro. He had both balls. He didn't have one ball. He had both balls in his hand. Yeah. Let me see. He does a lot, but we want aggression like that. Yeah, I agree, Matthew, but what does aggressive have you do with hit somebody in the nuts? Why are you grabbing another man's dick? And I'm sorry, kick his ass out. And I said that in the stands. You didn't kick his ass out. You're going to play dirty like that. Why are you grabbing another man's balls? Why are you grabbing another man's dick? For what? Or his private part, whatever. Why are you doing that? There's no reason to grab another man's stuff. You got your own. You want to grab something? Go in the bathroom and grab your own stuff. Go to the bathroom, go to pee. Grab your own stuff. I was not happy with that. I mean, I think that's trashy. I don't like what Dort did. I don't think that was low. He needed to kick his ass out. Let's like what they did with Draymond when he did LeBron like that. Remember he kicked what's our big boy's name? Man, I forgot what his name is. Help me out, somebody. Steven Adams. Remember when he kicked him in the balls? Remember that? I mean, he should have been gone right there in the playoffs. He should have been gone. You kick, man, come on, man. To me, that's one area you don't do. And like I said, I feel bad for trying to keep that man out, but he took me out, and he cost me the Big 8 Player of the Year. So, yeah, I was going to get him back. Let me see. Lou is like Draymond. Yeah, Matthew, he is, but he's not dirty like Draymond, except for tonight. That was, and we don't know what else happened to force him to do what he did. But, man, come on. You're going to do it at the top of the key, right there in front of the referee. You need to be gone. And I said that. Kick his ass out. Come on, man. But once again, now we know why Dort has not, because last year, how the hell was he not on the All-NBA defensive team? The year before, why? Now I know, because he does stupid shit. He makes a stupid foul. How many times does he foul somebody on a three on a stupid play? You one of the best defenders in the league. You don't make dumb plays like that at the end of games that cost you games. Dort not being there tonight hurt us. It did. His defensive play and putting people in what he does is tremendous. His aggressiveness, 100%. And I agree with you with that. But still, I'm going to say this. You can't hit somebody else in nuts. Come on, man. Kick his ass out. Bro, what you doing? And I just think SJ not being aggressive, Lou Dort getting kicked out of the game, our coaching, what he did coaching-wise, and his lineups and what he was doing. And once again, how the hell are you going to put Wiggins in for Caruso and leave Jones on the court? Are you kidding me? Dagnall, he's a piece of work. And he's a piece of work. He just is. He ain't the guy. Hey, Rashawn, thank you. Good to have me back, bro. I was sick as a mother, bro. Sick. I mean, sick as a dog, bro. And today I got my Z-Pack finally today. I had changed insurance, and so I had a new, you got to have the new provider or whatever. You got to go to a new doc. And so he gave me a steroid shot and a Z-Pack. So I'm feeling tons better. But yeah, bro, I was down. And I did the show last night after the Jazz game for a little bit, but man, it's just been bad. So yeah, Rashawn, I'll be back. I'm glad to be back. But yeah, I was down for the count, homie. And it was after the Cleveland Cavaliers game, I finally felt good, and then I got sick, man. And I had to work, man, and it was just not good. Not good. But thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I missed you guys too. Missed you guys out being in the chat, coming back and forth. Rashawn, if OKC had Mike Brown, you think OKC would have a better shot at the championship? Brown is more of a defensive coach, and I think defensively, we're pretty sound defensively, I think. Baby, go. It's over there. Go. You need to go. Go. Move. Get out. Hey, it's right over there. Hey, Ace, over there. Sorry, my dog is acting extra spoiled tonight. I do like Mike Brown, but I don't know, Rashawn, if he's the guy. Okay? And especially if De'Aaron Fox and him didn't get along, and De'Aaron Fox was at Kentucky. We have two Kentucky guys on our team. My guess would be no to that. That would be my guess, no to that. Simply because if he didn't get along with De'Aaron Fox, and De'Aaron Fox is a Kentucky guy, and we've got SGA and Case and both Kentucky guys, yeah, I don't see that happening, because that's something you got to realize too. And plus, defensively, he is more of a defensive coach. We're fine defensively. Whoever our defensive coach is fantastic. We're magnificent. Now tonight we weren't, but once again, I just think it was lineups, it was the coaching, it was it was just a combination. But to me, the number one thing is this, and I've said this until I'm blue in the face. If SGA is not aggressive, we're not going to win. Because when he's aggressive and doing his thing, then we are fine, because everybody else is relaxed and nobody else is trying to make plays and doing things they're not capable of. They're just playing within the flow of the game. But when you guys got trying to, like SGA got fouled a couple like on that block going to the basket. That's not a foul. I mean, come on. But once again, he shot 17 free throws last night. And then let me see. How many free throws did he shoot tonight? Let's go back. Because remember, he shot 17 free throws last night. So let's go back and see how many free throws he shot tonight. Let's look at the box score. Okay, SGA shot 6 free throws. He shot 17 last night. Yes. Hey, Alex. Yes, I did get. I did not get the garlic. I ended up getting the steroid shot and the Z-Pack. Is what ended up happening. But yeah, I was gonna do that. But anyway, SJ shot 6 free throws tonight, and then J-Dub missed some huge free throws at crucial points. It's 7 for 10, but it's when he missed the free throws. Because like I tell people, it's when you miss, not how many you miss, but when you miss, because all of that does matter. And I think that hurt us a little bit by him missing free throws when he missed them. So, but no, Alex, thank you for that. No, I did not get a chance to do that. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go to bed. Now that I'm feeling better, I got some meds in me. I don't want to take a chance on getting sick again. I'm feeling tons better. I hope I sound better. I know I feel better, but like I said, I don't want to stay up too late tonight. I want to go ahead and get into bed and get some rest, because the last thing I want to do is be out and about and or be up late and then, it hits me back again. But I did get my meds today, and I did get a steroid shot, which is going to help. The steroid shot always helps. So, but I appreciate you guys looking out for me, and I've missed all you guys, and we will be back doing what we do. When is our next game? Our next game is, let me see. Let me see. When is our next game? I know it's coming up. Okay. Our next game is Sunday at Portland, so I'll see you guys Sunday night after the game. The game is at 5 o'clock, so I'll see you guys after. We'll be on live after that, and then, of course, we play Golden State on Wednesday after that. And so that game is at 9 o'clock. That's going to be a late game. And then after that, starting February 1st, we play the Kings at home. And that's going to be my OSU basketball reunion, so I don't know how we're going to do all that. And then Monday, I'll definitely be at that game because that is the Milwaukee Bucks. I will be at the Suns game for sure. And I will not be at the Toronto game. We'll do the show afterwards at the Toronto game because I'll be working that night. So we'll get all that done for you guys, all right? Appreciate that. But like I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead. Thank you guys for your concern. I missed you guys as well. And like I said, I'm not, the Thunder are now, whatever we are, 30, what are we now? It doesn't say what we are. 36-8. And so I'm fine. I think we'll be okay. I'm really not worried about us. I know that we'll be fine. I know we'll come back and do what we need to do. Taking some time off will help, and hopefully we can get iHeart back next week. So hopefully we'll get him back for our next game. And, in fact, let's look at what our next few games are. Okay, we have the Blazers on the 25th, which is Saturday. Okay, and then we have the Golden State Warriors, which is that Wednesday. So hopefully we'll get iHeart back for the Golden State game. Are we ready to go? Now, of course, we're not going to get AJ back which is really hurting us, I think. But, like I said, we have up until, the 6th, so after the Suns game, to make a decision about Cam. I just don't think we can win it. I think we have a chance to win it without him, but I think getting him will make a huge difference in our chances of solidifying and getting that chip, regardless of this coach not understanding lineups. And I think we can win in spite of him, not because of. That's kind of how I feel. So, but anyway, hey, appreciate you guys. Thanks for looking out for me. I appreciate you guys supporting the chat. And I am back. And like I said, Rashawn, I appreciate you doing this. Good to hit us out. I missed those 3 games. I'm sorry, but, man, I was sick as a mother. And I tried it last night after the game, but I still wasn't feeling that great. So, but getting those steroids in me and getting that Z-Pack has made all the difference. So that being said, hey, everybody have a fantastic night. Thunder up.